Chiesa non si tocca. Milik redeemed outright. Zaniolo. Galatasaray can expect an offer coming very soon from Juventus. And then Chelsea puts up a list of players they're willing to part ways to try and find a deal for Dusan Vlahovic. We've got it all here today, all right? So like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. I'm Alberto. Let's rock. We're going to kick things off with the fullback situation, and Acuna has been offered to Juventus from Sevilla. They continue to weigh out their options at fullback. Obviously, we know that Juve has personal terms agreed upon with Parisi as well. We've got Cambiaso that's going to come back into the mix this summer and should be making the team for next season. But another name is added, and that is Benjamin Pavard. Pavard has been added to the list, and that's because Bayern Munich is trying to find a deal and bring the price tag down for Dusan Vlahovic. They have offered Pavard. Pavard has been linked with Juventus previously, all right? They like the player. They don't like his high salary, but they're still considering to see what can happen. Furthermore, with the Vlahovic scenario is that Chelsea is willing to put up a list of players that they're willing to part ways with. Obviously not all of them, but Juventus would have to find a deal with some if they were interested in. The list of players is as follows: Pulisic, Chalobah, Lukaku, Koulibaly, and Loftus-Cheek. Juventus continues to weigh the situation around Dusan Vlahovic to see what type of solution they can find. All right, now Sandro, all signs are pointing to a termination if Juventus cannot find a solution. Right now, they're probing for a solution in the US, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. So we have to wait to see, but it does seem more and more like there is going to be a departure one way or another. All right, now we head to Milik. Yesterday we got the news that it was going to be a one-year loan with Marseille for just over €1 million, and then a purchase of 5.5 million euros, and that this was all agreed upon. They were just trying to figure out the conditions of that purchase and making it an obligation. Juve wanted Champions League qualification, and Marseille wanted a number of appearances. Today we hear the news that it is a done deal. It is an outright purchase of 7 million euros and should be done next week. So after all this running around and sending him back and everything, we saved 800K on the final outright purchase. Hey, a savings is a savings, right? So Milik coming back. What do you think, everybody? Now we get to Zaniolo. Juve has an offer prepared for Galatasaray. It's going to be looking like 15 million euros roughly, plus Weston McKennie, who Galatasaray is interested in. Now, I know I'm going to be in the minority here, but I like the purchase of Zaniolo. I would like this move. I like it for a number of reasons. Number one, we're not stretching ourselves for a player financially. We're also finding a solution with Weston McKennie, and we're getting a player who's going to have a chip on his shoulder after everything that went down with Roma, finding himself in Turkey and whatnot. Give me guys with something to prove that are going to have drive and motivation. I also just have been an admirer of Zaniolo and how he plays and whatnot, all right? Are there concerns there? Yes. Are there concerns with other targets? Yes. But at the end of the day, we're not stretching, and the guy's got something to prove. I say bring it in, and he also offers versatility positionally. So I'm for it, and I know I'm in the minority, but you guys know the drill. Let me know what you think. Now, we get to Fratesi. The rumors surrounding Fratesi were that there was going to be a meeting today for the player after the league meeting and try and find a deal. I don't know if Sassuolo was doing things like this to try and ramp up other interests, because we were hearing that Inter was all of a sudden finding themselves in pole position. But just shortly before I came on for this video, it was being reported, and by Gazzetta, that the deal has been reached with Inter, and it's going to be a 2-year loan and then obligation to purchase. So Fratesi could be off limits now for the other clubs involved, Juventus being one of them, all right? I always thought that his price tag I wasn't a fan of. I do like Fratesi. I think we have other options as well. And do not forget, everything I'm hearing is that Juve still very much in the mix and probing for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic and trying to bring that price tag down. He could actually potentially be available for us at less than what it would have taken to bring Fratesi in. Hey, we'll see what happens. Last, certainly not least, Federico Chiesa. The news contradicting itself today, and we were hearing that there was friction there and his agent saying that, hey, he wants a new contract because he's at 5 mil until 2025, and he's wanting 8 million, and the team did not like this. But then Mirko Di Natale comes in and gives us all some good news, saying that no, nothing has changed with Federico Chiesa and Juventus. All remains the same, and he is untouchable. All right, so there you have it, everybody. That is your news break to today. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, but let's mix it up in the comment section on all of today's news. How do you feel about everything going down? Let me know, and let's mix it up. I'll be back tomorrow with another daily update video, and then we'll be live on Sunday tackling all the week's news and having some fun. All right, till tomorrow, fino alla fine, forza Juve.